People, well, let me start by saying some real world stuff. It is December 29th at the time of this voice recording. So, if it, well, of course it's 2025 for you all, but I hope your 2024 came to an end in a very pleasing way. But now, let's talk about, I guess, you all's now and, well, my past, if that makes any sense. Folks, we're on Sawmill, right? And I have an MP5. Great weapon, great suppressed weapon, and very accurate weapon. But have you ever had one of those games where nothing really bad happens, but you're used to doing something, and you don't do that something and it makes you rage quit? Yeah, for me, this was that game. So this is me checking out MP5's Iron Sight, to see if it's the same as G3, which it is, and shout out to KB3 for telling me that. Yeah, so now we're running in, and then I hear something. If you didn't hear the initial footstep of that guy, or this guy rather, that's fine. You could hear the A74K KSU being loaded up for the first time. Yeah. And also, my dear people, the last thing that we heard was some bushes. So, I don't know what to tell you. If you didn't hear them, get some headphones. And oh look, a person. You all probably didn't see it, but I saw it. And me marking is telling you, well, hey, there's a guy over there. We don't want a guy to be over there. So what are we gonna do about it? Well, let's remember, we have now two suppressed weapons. One is a rifle with a fantastic scope, but no iron sight. And the other is a pea shooter, but it's very accurate. Homeboy is on a move. And all I have is 31 rounds, and I don't know what this guy has. You know what I'm saying? So this is me trying to figure out what his plan is. What I want to see happen is him stop, check his map, stop to loot something, whatever the case may be. Ideally, I want to use the VSS for this. But then, he does what I think is the best thing for me. He walks down a very narrow path. So I line up, and I take a shot, and what happens? I aim too high, and I hit the dirt in front of him. Now he panics, and I am not going to hit him. Folks, I have not used the VSS in a very long time. But I don't remember the VSS having no bullet drop at that range. I mean, I get it. I haven't used it in a while, but really? Really? And yes, I'm giving up on that guy because he's panicked, people. One does not hit a panicked person with an MP5. This thing's rounds fly slow and they drop hard. Unless you're in a defined gunfight and you all are actively shooting each other, you're not going to hit a man who does not want to be hit with an MP5, right? So, I'll let him go. But, I gotta show y'all something. Sawmill would not be Sawmill if we didn't have someone inside a sawmill on a map called Sawmill. And once again, I know I got two suppressed weapons. One's a rifle, one's a submachine gun. One's very accurate, and the other one is, well, no third-person crosshairs. So I don't fancy hitting the guy that is currently on that roof and running around in circles. What do you mean running around in circles? I don't see him. Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. You hear the metal. That's him. Yep. Just in his own little world. Up there, running around in circles. Why? Because he's watching the entire area. And I tell myself, I'm not going to attempt to do that. And folks, this was the final straw. After this, I went ahead and mentally clocked out, and I left. My apologies for the audio and video desyncing, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. This 2 encounter bug, in a map selection screen, there used to be 3 encounters, now there's just 2 in an elim and a shootout. That gotta be fixed. That gotta be fixed. I can't stand only having 2 maps to select from. You can only play Sawmill so many times. You can only play Valley so many times. But yet, those were the 2 maps that were on the damn selection screen. And both of these maps are boring as hell. So what am I going to do? Just try to make something happen and leave. And that's what I did here. This game is full of bugs, and it's like whenever one get fixed, another one get created, and I can't stand it. I just want to play a fun game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.